Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today's countdown is one of the most ambitious we've ever put together. A list that spans the entire spectrum of serious watchmaking, from outstanding everyday automatics that prove excellence doesn't require a luxury budget, all the way up to one of the most intellectually extraordinary mechanical timepieces produced anywhere in the world today. Every watch on this list earns its place not just on price or prestige, but on genuine merit, design conviction, mechanical integrity, and the quality of experience they deliver on the wrist. Prepare for a journey through some of the finest things human hands and minds can make. Let's count them down. Number 10. Orient Mako II. The Orient Mako II opens our list as the proof that serious watchmaking craft doesn't require serious money, and it makes that case with remarkable conviction. The Mako II is a fully capable automatic dive watch powered by Orient's own in-house caliber F6922, a movement that offers hand-winding and hacking at a price point where most competitors use basic automatic-only calibers with no such refinement. That commitment to in-house manufacture across every component, movement, case, bracelet, reflects a depth of vertical integration that is genuinely rare at this tier and speaks to decades of quiet horological pride. The unidirectional bezel, 200-meter water resistance, and crisp sunburst dial make this a thoroughly credentialed tool watch, while the finishing quality of the case and bracelet exceeds expectations at every turn. The Mako II doesn't chase trends or lean on heritage marketing. It simply delivers an honest, well-made automatic dive watch at a price that remains accessible to virtually anyone. In a world where watch value is often obscured by branding, the Orient Mako II is a clarifying reminder of what actually matters. The Orient Mako II retails for approximately $175–200 USD. Number 9. Citizen Tsuyosa. The Citizen Tsuyosa is one of the most exciting additions to Citizen's mechanical watch lineup in years. A watch whose name means strength in Japanese, and whose design backs that name up with genuine character and confidence. The Tsuyosa draws on Citizen's deep mechanical watchmaking heritage, housing their reliable in-house automatic caliber in a case design that balances sporty proportions with a dial refinement that feels considerably more expensive than the asking price. The sunburst dials, available in several striking colorways, catch the light with a richness and depth that reward close attention. And the applied indices and hands give the watch a quality of finish that Citizen's decades of manufacturing expertise make possible at this tier. At 100 meters of water resistance with a screw-down crown, the Tsuyosa is built for daily wear without compromise. Citizen's manufacturing discipline, producing movements, cases, and bracelets entirely in-house across their Japanese facilities, means the Tsuyosa delivers cohesion and quality consistency that assembled movement competitors simply cannot match at the same price. The Citizen Tsuyosa retails for approximately $250–325 USD. Number 8. Hamilton Khaki Field Automatic. The Hamilton Khaki Field Automatic is a watch steeped in a heritage that earns genuine respect. Hamilton supplied field watches to the U.S. military for decades, and that history of functional, legible, reliable timekeeping lives in every design decision this watch makes. The bold Arabic numeral dial, the luminous sword hands, the matte finish that eliminates unwanted reflection in field conditions, these are not stylistic choices but functional ones, inherited from instruments that soldiers actually relied upon. The ETA 2824-2 movement inside is one of the most trusted and robustly serviced calibers in the industry, offering reliable timekeeping with a 40-hour power reserve and a worldwide service network that makes ownership genuinely uncomplicated. The 38mm or 42mm stainless steel case is refined enough for daily office wear and tough enough for genuine outdoor use, and the leather or NATO strap options let you calibrate the character of the watch to your day. The Khaki Field Automatic is the kind of watch that accompanies a life rather than decorating it, a companion piece with real meaning behind the design. The Hamilton Khaki Field Automatic retails for approximately $495–595 USD. Number 7. Tissot Gent XL Automatic. The Tissot Gent XL Automatic is Swiss watchmaking at its most democratically generous, a watch that delivers the refinement and precision of Swiss manufacture at a price point that remains accessible without any meaningful compromise in quality or wearing experience. The XL case sizing brings a contemporary wrist presence to a design that is otherwise classically composed. Clean dial, applied indices, well-proportioned hands, and the automatic movement inside carries the Swiss-made designation with full legitimacy. Tissot's position within the Swatch Group gives them access to manufacturing resources and quality control standards that smaller independent brands at this price simply cannot replicate. And the Gent XL is one of the clearest beneficiaries of that infrastructure advantage. On a leather strap, it wears with a quiet elegance that suits business settings naturally, while the robust case construction handles daily life without concern. The Tissot Gent XL Automatic is the watch for someone who wants a genuine Swiss automatic without the entry-level compromises that sometimes accompany the category. Honest, reliable, and well-made in every respect. The Tissot Gent XL Automatic retails for approximately $375–450 USD. Number 6. Seiko Presage Classic Araigaki. The Seiko Presage Classic Araigaki is a watch of quiet, profound beauty, a piece that demonstrates Japan's extraordinary tradition of surface craft in a dial that takes its inspiration from the ancient stonewashing technique used in Japanese textile production. The Araigaki dial name refers to this traditional dyeing and washing process, and the textured, layered surface it produces is rendered in the watch dial with a subtlety and depth that rewards sustained attention. In different light conditions, the dial seems to shift and breathe, revealing new textures and tonal variations that make every viewing feel slightly different from the last. The Presage Classic houses Seiko's in-house automatic caliber with a power reserve adequate for comfortable daily wearing, and the case proportions are elegantly restrained, a dress watch silhouette that carries the craft of the dial without competing with it. The Seiko Presage line has long been Seiko's showcase for traditional Japanese craft applied to dial making, and the Araigaki is one of the finest expressions of that philosophy currently in production. The Seiko Presage Classic Araigaki retails for approximately $550–700 USD. Number 5. Longines Flagship. The Longines Flagship is one of the most important watches in the Swiss watchmaking canon. The reference that, since its introduction in 1957, has defined what a beautifully proportioned, impeccably finished Swiss dress watch looks like at the accessible end of the luxury tier. The Flagship's design philosophy is deceptively simple. Get every proportion exactly right. Finish every surface to the appropriate standard, fit a movement of genuine quality, and add nothing that doesn't need to be there. Executed consistently over more than 6 decades, this philosophy has produced a watch that transcends trends entirely. The Flagship looks as right today as it did when Eisenhower was president. The in-house L888 caliber, with its 72-hour power reserve and silicon escapement, gives the Flagship technical credentials that genuinely justify the Longines premium over fashion-driven competitors. On a leather strap with a pin buckle, the Flagship is one of the most elegant watches you can wear to any occasion. A watch that announces nothing and communicates everything. The Longines Flagship retails for approximately $1,400, about $1,800 USD. Number 4. Shinola Runwell. The Shinola Runwell is the most distinctly American watch on this list, and it carries the pride and weight of that identity with genuine conviction. Shinola was founded in Detroit with an explicit commitment to reviving American manufacturing, and the Runwell is the clearest expression of that mission, assembled in Detroit from Swiss and American components by American hands in a city that once defined what industrial craft could achieve. The Runwell's design is quintessentially American in its confidence and clarity. A large open dial, bold indices, generous hands, and a straightforward legibility that speaks without pretension. The automatic movement provides reliable timekeeping, and the breadth of strap and dial configurations available ensures the Runwell can be tailored to a wide range of personal aesthetics. Beyond the watch itself, buying a Shinola Runwell is a participation in something, a belief that quality manufacturing matters, that where things are made matters, and that American craft has a future worth investing in. That story doesn't change the timekeeping, but it changes what the watch means. The Shinola Runwell retails for approximately $650–850 USD. Number 3. Zenith Defy. Skyline Skeleton, White Surfer. The Zenith Defy Skyline Skeleton, White Surfer, is the most visually spectacular watch on this entire list. A timepiece that operates simultaneously as a precision mechanical instrument and as a piece of contemporary sculpture that belongs in a gallery as comfortably as on a wrist. The White Surfer takes the Defy Skyline's extraordinary open-worked dial architecture, which reveals Zenith's revolutionary elite oscillator beating at 15 Hz, 5 times faster than a conventional Swiss lever escapement, and renders it in a palette of white and light tones that transform the mechanical landscape of the movement into something otherworldly. The Elite oscillator itself is a landmark achievement, a single monolithic silicon component that replaces the balance wheel, pallet fork, and escape wheel of a traditional escapement entirely, eliminating lubricants, reducing friction, and achieving cost chronometer certification with a 60-hour power reserve. What you see through the dial is not decoration. It is the actual movement, oscillating and cycling with a visual rhythm unlike anything a conventional watch can display. The White Surfer is for the person who believes a watch can be both a mechanical revolution and a beautiful object simultaneously. Zenith proves they are right. The Zenith Defy Skyline Skeleton White Surfer retails for approximately $11,000, $13,500 USD ride. Number 2. Breitling Superocean Automatic 44. The Breitling Superocean Automatic 44 is the dive watch that refuses to choose between professional capability and bold, confident style, and in not choosing, it excels at both. Breitling's heritage in producing instruments for aviation and marine professionals runs deep, and the Superocean wears that heritage in its construction and proportions rather than just its marketing. At 200 meters of water resistance with a unidirectional rotating bezel, screw-down crown, and exhibition caseback revealing Breitling's in-house caliber 17 automatic movement, this is a watch built for actual use beneath the water's surface. The 44mm case fills the wrist with authority, and the range of dial and strap configurations, from ocean blue on rubber to striking colorways on mesh or bracelet, gives the Superocean a versatility across contexts that most dive watches cannot match. The in-house movement provides a 38-hour power reserve with the finishing quality and reliability expected at Breitling's price tier. The Superocean Automatic 44 is the dive watch for the person who wants a genuine professional instrument with the visual confidence to be the most interesting watch in any room. The Breitling Superocean Automatic 44 retails for approximately $4,200, $5,500 USD. Number 1. A. Lange Söhne Zeitwerk Date, Pink Gold. The A. Lange Söhne Zeitwerk Date in Pink Gold is the finest watch on this list, and without qualification, one of the most extraordinary mechanical timepieces being produced anywhere in the world today. To understand why requires a moment's consideration of what the Zeitwerk actually achieves. In a world where virtually every mechanical watch displays time through continuously moving hands sweeping around a dial, A. Lange Söhne created in the Zeitwerk a mechanical watch that displays hours and minutes through jumping numerals, large, legible digit discs that leap instantaneously at each minute increment, powered entirely by mechanical energy stored in the mainspring. Achieving this in a mechanical movement, rather than the quartz or electronic mechanisms that typically power digital displays, required Lange's engineers to solve problems that had defeated generations of watchmakers before them. The constant force mechanism that delivers uniform energy to the jumping numerals regardless of mainspring tension is alone a masterpiece of mechanical invention. The outsized date complication adds a further layer of engineering refinement, and the pink gold case, finished to Lange's extraordinary standard of alternating polished and German silvered surfaces, sharp anglage, and beveled interior angles visible only under magnification, contains all of this within an object of heartbreaking beauty. Every component of a Lange movement is finished by hand after assembly, then disassembled, cleaned, and reassembled, a process that serves no functional purpose but the pursuit of perfection for its own sake. The Zeitwerk Date in pink gold is not merely a great watch. It is a philosophical statement about what human craft and ingenuity are capable of when pursued without compromise. The A. Lange Söhne Zeitwerk Date. Pink gold retails for approximately $95,000, $110,000 USDC.